Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into the microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Deus Ex Human Revolution Blind. Now, I intend to sneak on the BellTower shape that supposedly should get me where the remaining Sarif scientists are, although I'm using sneak in the pretty loose sense of the word because I suck at sneaking. I in fact suck at probably most activities in this game, so I'll just do my best trying not to kill anyone, and I'll be content if that works out. Retrieve Tong's package from the shed. Okay, but first I should probably deal with the guards.
Oh, I heard something.
The code. Don't worry about it. Valuable client. New code to the storage unit B, so I guess this is where, perhaps where Tong's package would be. I find it kind of interesting that he was reporting on suspicious BellTower activity, even though BellTower is basically the police. So, like, actually that makes me wonder, how would you, like, okay, there are levels of command in police forces, so I guess if a police force, like a particular precinct, were acting, you know, in an illegal or mightily suspicious manner, then you would report them to their supervisor. But I somehow don't think that's going to work with BellTower, so who would they even report them to? Already read that. Departure log. Arriving at Hong Kong. But that's all of the departures from this port, I guess. Country of origin, Republic of China, Malaysia. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything important, I think. Yeah, the team confirms VIP has been lost, so this is about cooperation is no longer guaranteed. This is about Tong. Okay, but I need to take care of the other guards. New terminal. I guess I probably just hacked that. There are, I think, 2 enemies. Nope, only one. I'm looking for that shed, that prick. That's a security bot. I think I need to use the EMP grenade, which is a bit of a waste, I feel, but wait. I killed myself because I missed, and that's more annoying than I could bear. Because not only I paid good money for that EMP grenade, but then I didn't even use it. Or I did use it, but in such a way that was basically pointless. Okay, I'll sell them later on. They sell for good money.
What the hell is that?
Okay, that's annoying.
Cover position. Where is he?
I do need to find some way of getting down here. It seems that's where Tong's stash is.
Come out! You can't run!
Okay, there's a boss down here.
Cover position! Aren't supposed to be here!
Now, did they explode and kill them? If so, then I don't exactly like that. But I guess to check I need to first defeat them.
Come out! You aren't supposed to be here.
I think I missed this time. This, on the other hand, I was quite sure of, but apparently I shouldn't have been. Ah, okay. I didn't get the experience because I guess he was one of the ones I knocked out earlier, and they brought him back. Now let me check if anyone died over here. I'm pretty sure the bots themselves exploded.
You shouldn't have come here. I heard that.
And I don't want to save over world state in which I've killed any of them. There's a sniper up there. Okay, this guy is alive. Tracer Tong's explosive
You sure could
package.
teach my boys some tricks, Jensen.
Tong? How did you get this frequency?
Ancient Chinese secret. Now listen, you're going to plant that package in Administrator Wang's office. Put it on the bastard's desk and trigger it. Sound good?
Sounds like I'm doing you a favor. How does it help me?
The explosion should distract the guards. Then you hop in a cargo pod and off you go. But you only got one shot. No turning back once you trigger that thing, you get me?
I got you. Only set it if I'm ready to go.
Okay. So am I assassinating him? Because if so, then I'm not exactly cool with that. Did I hit him? Apparently not. It's a little bit annoying, but oh well. Now I'm pretty sure I picked up a couple of pocket secretaries, but before I read them, I would like to eliminate the opposition. I also want to check if maybe there's something interesting in here. Frick. I guess this is the time I should start using those untraceable packets, so without them you know what, it's probably less costly at this point to use the automatic one than to just keep wasting the stops, because I could probably still use less stops at some point.
Access granted.
Storage unit A. Code. I think I'm pretty sure I've cleared that already. Attention squad. Already read that. So they want to clear the evidence that they've been here, I guess. A lot of bodies actually will be here if I get my way, although they won't exactly be dead, so after they wake up they can do some explaining.
Someone's running.
Okay, an EMP grenade, I'm definitely happy I found that. grenade launcher. That would be useful if I used a more direct approach, although I guess my approach is pretty direct as it is. It's just non-lethal. Those aren't, you know, mutually exclusive.
Access granted.
There's still one guy on the roof.
Access granted.
Okay, those are pretty low level systems, which should be okay. Oh, he said, as he gets... Nope! As he gets detected anyway.
Access granted.
Administrator Wang, so I guess that's the administrator of the harbor. And I need to blow up his office. I hope he's not inside, and that's just because Tong, for example, wants to get rid of some evidence or something. Okay, warehouse access. Okay, that's actually not what I wanted. I wanted like stairs, or at least... Oh, there's a ladder. That will do nicely as well.
Someone's running.
Oh, I'm not sure if I read all of the pocket secretaries, so I guess I'll check that quickly. I guess I did. Okay, I think I'm screwed here. Yeah, there's no way I will do that in time.
Access to
Screw that. I probably could break the glass, but I don't exactly want to, because that's a little bit, you know, loud. So I guess breaking into here is a good idea after all. I should be okay this time.
Access granted.
Okay, what mind if I do take the darts? Oh, and this is very useful. Okay, so there's... Wait. There is only one of those huge bots. Which... Seems this one was maybe like their commander or something. Someone important. He has a name and he had a lot of money on him. I have two of those explosives, which should be just enough, maybe, to take care of the bot. I don't remember exactly how many of those were needed, but I am sure there are some other weapons around as well. After all, the developers must have thought about
Sounds like someone running.
the player.
Enter combat.
Don't tell me you didn't hear that. Were you asleep or something?
About the player, you know, going non-lethal. You would have to have some alternatives in taking down the bot. You just need to be very careful, because when it's destroyed, it's going to self-destruct, and it can accidentally, well, not accidentally, but it can kill some of the guys as it does so. I would prefer that. I would prefer to avoid that, if possible, for obvious reasons. missed anyway. Okay, but this, at the very least, should allow me to take the other one using the rifle, provided I can hit him, which unfortunately wasn't always the case so far. Well, apparently I missed.
Right here. Need a better spot.
That's kind of annoying.
He's on the run. Right here. He's on the run.
Matter well. Yeah, I'm literally out of ammunition for everything. I guess that's just the way it is. I definitely could have done that better, but I'm not going to reload. It's not a saving Malik type of situation. Okay, so I'm supposed to blow this office up, and I guess it is empty, so I'm not killing him, the administrator. I'm just presumably destroying some evidence that Teresa Tong wants to get rid of or something. Because he says it'll create a distraction, but obviously he has his own reason for wanting to do that.
Access granted.
Purchase order. Cargo pods, faulty regulator units. Enough oxygen is not available. I'm not sure what that means. Like, why would you need a surplus oxygen on a ship? Unless it's a submarine. I'm not sure I get it, but it is quite late, so I might just be tired and stupid. Or at least stupider than usual. I'm just very curious how the game will develop, and tomorrow I have to go live for a business trip, so I'll have a big break in playing the game, and I really would like to conclude it if possible. Like, I feel like I'm getting to the end, right? I found that the scientists are alive, and I've got the trail. There's obviously like an obligatory twist moment waiting for me somewhere, but apart from that, I feel like I'm pretty far into the game. Tong Jr. has slipped our net and will be trying to get off the island. Yeah, so I imagine he's going to Hong Kong and set up a base there, which ties in with Deus Ex 1. Illegal kidnapping. Oh, so I guess the administrator here knows about what they did, but he can't really confront them. And this is Tong. I don't know, threatening the administrator. But to be honest, it seems he has been mostly coerced to help BellTower anyway. think I'm ready. It's not like I have anything else to do. I just hope it doesn't kill anyone.
Shit!
So that distraction wasn't just for me, was it, Tong? Richard, I'm going off the grid for a while. Not sure how long.
Why? What are you up to, Jensen?
Following a lead.
And where exactly is this lead taking you?
You there! Get that cargo, clear the fire! We're pulling out now! Load it, secure those pods!
Answer me, Jensen. Where are you going?
Hell if I know, Pritchard. Hell if I know.
To be honest, it seems to me that Tong Sr. might have tried to kill me, because given how small of a time frame there was for fleeing, it very much looked like it.
Megan.
No Megan here, I'm afraid. Though I admit I'm curious who she might be. Who are you? And what are you doing on my ship?
BellTower keeps 2 ships in port. They're going to plant that package in Administrator Wang's office. Then you hop in a cargo pod and off you go. And where she make port, I bet you find your scientists.
You're the cruise director? Because I've got a complaint.
You think you're funny, do you? Well, let's see how funny you feel after Lieutenant Keitner gets through with you. Lieutenant?
So I guess I got caught.
It's useless to resist. This chair has a built-in EMP field generator. Your augs are nothing but dead metal right now.
Is that so?
No doubt they will have reset to Factory Zero. You need a limb clinic.
You can't have it both ways, you know. You can't play the good cop when you've been playing the bad cop.
You think you're clever, don't you? But this ship is heading to a BellTower naval base, a military facility for the confinement and interrogation of unprivileged belligerents. And when we get there, we're going to take you apart.
First of all, I'm not sure why aren't they doing that now? Like, what's stopping them from straight up killing Jensen? Like, okay, I guess they could want to interrogate him to learn what his plan was and how much he knows, but they could be doing it just now. Like, what's stopping them? What's the reason for the delay? Why wait until they get into the base? The only thing it gives him is an opportunity to escape, which I very much imagine I'm going to use. And second of all, I guess I was captured. Initially, I thought the cutscene was actually like a dream, that Jensen dozed off in the pod and was dreaming about being captured and thinking about Megan, but apparently it just happened. Okay, I'll bite. But still, the villain's plan doesn't seem to make much sense as far as stopping Jensen is concerned, but...
You can always try.
Trust me, Burke will. He's very good at what he does. Still, when they found you in that cargo container, you did manage to take out a number of highly trained men. Tell me something, Hotshot. Do you enjoy taking people's lives?
I didn't kill anyone, actually, so not at all.
Not if I'm given the choice.
Oh, but you had a choice when you decided to blow up our port.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Like hell you don't. We may not know who you are, yet, but Burke's running your profile as we speak. High-grade combat spec augmentations, built to be somewhat unnoticeable so you blend in with the civs. Someone spent an awful lot of money creating you.
Lucky me.
So I guess the real question is, are you a terrorist? Or some kind of corporate thief?
Now... it kind of makes me worried, because she said I've blown up the port, as in the whole port. I imagined that the bomb that Tong gave me will just destroy the office, but if it really destroyed like the whole building or the whole harbor, then I guess I did kill like 30 people, and I feel really bad about it, especially after all of the effort I went through not to kill anyone. But like I couldn't... that's kind of Tong's fault, because he didn't tell me how the bomb would work exactly. He told me that he wants to destroy the office, so I imagined, judging from the wording, that it's going to do exactly that, destroy the inside of a single office. But on the other hand, she might also be bullshitting me to make me feel guilty, which is definitely kind of working, so...
Would you be happier if I told you that I'm neither?
You have absolutely no idea of the shit you're in, do you? Rifleman Bank Station is a black site. It's off the grid. No one will come and rescue you. No one even knows where it is. You'll be dropped into a deep, dark hole and never see the light of day again. Stew on that for a while, tough guy.
To be honest, this plan doesn't make a lot of sense.
Commander Burke and I are returning to the base. Keep a close eye on him. You've secured his gear?
Yes, sir. Locked in one of the rooms upstairs, sir.
Good. Then you have your orders.
Pritchard. Are you there? Pritchard? Damn it.
I guess somebody is helping me, because the restraints have unlocked, but they stripped all of my augmentations. Well, at least most of them. I'm back to like square one, the level at which I started the game. Now I really hope I will get them back, maybe through recovering the Praxis Kits or something, because that was a lot of leveling. I wouldn't feel good if that all went to waste.
BLT are flying back to the base. They both look ready to tear someone's head off, and not each other's for once.
Doesn't surprise me. I get the feeling this guy's not the talkative type. Probably can't even feel pain anymore with all that gear.
Maybe, but Burke doesn't fuck around. Neither do his boys. Once they get the prisoner in detention, he'll spill his guts or they'll spill them for him.
I'm not sure about that. This one's not like our usual unlawful belligerents. Did you hear how it went down when they found him? It took 8 guys. Plus, I was upstairs and I saw the equipment they took off him. But what about those augments?
Well, it's none of your business who he is. We just have to guard him until the transfer. And by the way, watch yourself. If you go and choke on unlawful belligerents like you just did in front of the wrong guy, you might join him in lockup. So shut up and keep watch.
Now, I guess it's awfully, convenient that their security only consists of level 1. Level 1
Access granted.
Gates.
Is anyone there?
Because I couldn't hack anything more.
What are you doing?
Anything more
Got you.
difficult now that they've stripped my orgs.
I lost sight of it.
No, the pistols, to be honest.
He's here somewhere. Find him.
Do not help me in the slightest. Security upgrade. Okay, so I've got some codes. Ah, freak! I'm a freaking idiot. There's been a vent here the entire time.
I get the feeling this guy's not the talkative type. Probably can't even feel pain anymore.
Maybe, but Burke doesn't fuck around.
Here I went down when they found him. It took 8 guys. Plus I was upstairs and I saw the equipment. What about the bugger?
Well, it's none of your business who he is. We just have to guard him until the transfer. And by the way, watch yourself. You go and choke on him.
Now they are, I guess, pretty incompetent if they not only didn't see that the power went out with the electromagnetic chair, but especially because after that happened, they didn't even check the inside of the cell. Though I guess maybe they are going to do that now, but... Okay, to be honest, this room isn't as useful as I would have liked it to be.
Really think you'd find someone? Come on!
Yeah, and this just brings me back to the cell. To be honest, this section feels a little cheap because, you know, I was so upgraded. I was so much a badass. I was, you know, I pretty much had almost all of the augmentations possible, and then they caught me in a cutscene without any actual fault of my own, and they took it all away. So
Patrol to Charlie. Anomalous reading in sector D6. Monitor.
Jesus, what is it now? We just got here. Now we gotta move?
You'd rather keep standing in an empty passageway? At least this gives us something to do. Come on.
Leave off! It was nothing.
okay, there's a door on the right here. Rise of PMCs. I already read that. Okay, another vent. Yeah, the problem is I can't do a double takedown any longer, which, I'm not going to lie, makes this a lot harder, especially seeing
Aft
how
and bow thrusters full back.
I'm limited to just 2 points of energy. Yeah, so I guess it is like a straight up stealth section, because it isn't. I guess it would be possible to fight them all by knocking them out one by one, but it isn't too cost effective, and it would take a really long time. What's an aggressive fluid? Not quite sure.
Access granted.
Anyway, I'm probably trying to get my gear back. Hopefully that includes the Praxis Kits, because to be honest, although I won't be able to reinstall them until I get back to a limb clinic, but still, to be honest, if they permanently take all of my upgrades at the end game, then I'm going to get pretty angry. Like, that would be... that would be pretty cheap and annoying. Pocket secretary. Okay, that's actually not useful to me at all. I somehow doubt the immersion suit does what I would like it to do.
Station control confirmed.
Security door. There's clearly something around here. Just presumably it's behind all of those lasers, or at least okay, this seems like some kind of cargo hold. Maybe that's where my things are. Even if they don't give me back my... so I need to find like an automatic hacker, or I need to find my Praxis Kits back and upgrade, but I guess I can't without a limb clinic, so I have to find like an automatic hacker to get inside. I guess it would be too easy to. Security rating 2 can't do that either.
Thrusters fall back, slowing to 5 knots.
Apparently there are rules, actual official rules for using ladders. Well, anyway, this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save here, and I'll let you enjoy the ladder rules. And that's all for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.